Welcome back to MacBook Air Gaming. This is episode 6, and today we're going to be looking at Beat Hazard, gameplay powered by your music. Actually, I think the title is just Beat Hazard. This was just a sort of descriptor. You may be asking yourself, why is he showing me Beat Hazard? I've never heard of this thing. I will tell you why I'm showing you Beat Hazard, despite the fact that you've never heard of this thing. It is because I am hoping that people who are interested in gaming on the MacBook Air will go to Google and they will type in gaming on the MacBook Air, and they may come across this series of videos called MacBook Air Gaming, and they will see that episode 6 is devoted to a game they have never heard of called Beat Hazard. They will look at games 1 through 5, go, hey, those games kick ass. I wonder if Beat Hazard kicks ass. The answer, spoiler alert, yes, it kicks ass. And that they will look at this, they will see the video, they will say, hey, that game kicks ass, and then they will go buy this game, because I think that more people should own this game than currently own it. I'm going to show you why in just a moment. It uses both a mouse keyboard or a gamepad if you have one of those. I have a gamepad, I've tried it with this a bit. I prefer the mouse and keyboard setup. Oops, not what I meant to do. And today we're going to be playing a little bit of Bad Religion. This is going to be from their newest album, The Descent of Man. For any of you who are interested in Bad Religion and are looking for an album to start your Bad Religion exploration with, let me tell you, this is not the album to start with. It's okay. But I've spent a fair amount of time playing it on Beat Hazard, and I enjoy it as a video game more than I do as an album. So yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of different things, but there are, like I showed you, not really any graphics controls on this game. The graphics controls honestly kind of come down to being the difference between the difficulty levels. On easier difficulty levels, there's not as much going on. On the harder difficulty levels, it goes crazy. So I'm going to show you normal first, and then we'll jump up to insane, and then you can watch me die quickly on suicidal. Insane is where I tend to play most of the time, hardcore if I'm not really in a mood for a challenge, and suicidal only when I'm trying to get particular achievements. Although I think I've gotten most of the achievements on this one. It's been a while since I played, so watch me die, even on normal, trying to talk through it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with strategy. One of the best things you can do for yourself in this game is not shoot for as long as possible. It actually ups your multiplier significantly. The key to getting really high scores is twofold. One, play on a hard difficulty level because you get a lot more points on the harder difficulties. And two, go as long as you can at the beginning of the song without firing a shot. But I'm not going to bother doing a particularly good job today. Okay, so you'll see our frame rate in the top right hand corner, which it takes every ounce of my self-control to force myself to look over at, even on normal, is hovering in the high 50s. Oh, did a little black blink there. I've actually seen that on my desktop as well. I don't think we can blame the MacBook Air for that. And I'm dead. Hey, we're up in the hundreds of frames per second, which is interesting because we've got bosses on screen. I guess it's easier to draw 2 bosses than it is 20 tiny ships. Yeah, we're back down to the 50s now. Okay, so that was the end of that song, and I made a few points. Not many because I was on normal. So yeah, pretty buttery smooth on that difficulty level. I'm gonna go to the next song. Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna go to the same song, jump up to insane. We're going to see that when there are a lot more ships on the screen, the performance does suffer a bit, which is unfortunate. I'm so hosed. There's no way I can talk and do this. Remember earlier when I told you how much lower the frame rates were going to be? Yeah, apparently I'm a lying sack of crap. I swear I've seen lower frame rates on the harder difficulty. Oh, hey, look, 40s. That's lower. But yeah, this is actually smoother than the last time I tried this. I found it to be a little uneven when I played on Insane before. This is fine. And I'm dead. Hey, let's waste a smart bomb. That was excellent. Way to go. Dead again. The three of you out there who are familiar with this game, I'm sure, are cringing at my lack of skills, to which I will only respond, you know what? You try narrating one of these things while playing. You'll notice that even with my piss poor performance on Insane, I got more points than I did on normal. And now, just very quickly, let's take a look at same song all the way up to Suicidal. I can't recall if I've ever actually beaten this song on Suicidal. There are very few that I have. I don't like Suicidal. I find it to be very aptly named. If you're really looking for a kick with regards to Beat Hazard, check out, there's a YouTube video of a guy doing a Dragon Force song on Suicidal. And it's pretty intense. He's much, much, much better than I am. Okay, I'm seeing the frame rates hit the 40s and even, I think, 30s there for a second. Honestly, it's very difficult for me to keep an eye on it because, I mean, well, look at this. When the herd thins out and I get a chance to glance up, then we're in the 70s and 80s. But I'll have to check during what little editing I do on these and see how the frame rate was. 40, oh, I see 40. Oh God. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, get around. And deaded. Oh no, I've got another life. I'm out of super bombs. Yeah. That was garbage. So yeah, the higher in difficulty you go, the lower the frame rate creeps, but still not bad. You can play it and catch it on sale. When I found it on Steam around Thanksgiving, I think it was $1.99. It was really not much, maybe $2.99. And then I had to pay another $1 to enable AAC support so that I could get the crap that I had ripped in through iTunes. There's a pseudo sequel coming out sometime next year that is adding in some new enemy types and online co-op play. And I think if you own the original game, you get some sort of discount on the pseudo sequel. So yeah, everybody go out and find this. Full price is $9.99, and it is well worth that. If you find it on sale, then you should buy 2 copies and send one to a friend, because it is lots of fun. All right, until next time, I have no idea what we're doing next, but it will be episode, wait, what did I say this one was? This one is 6, so the next one will be episode 7. All right.